Yes, people, we are live. Welcome along to AVFTS Wrexham. It's game day as Wrexham face Oxford United at home in the EFL Championship. I hope you're well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to whenever you're tuning in across the world. As Wrexham still await that first home win of the season. Is it going to happen? Are we going to have it tonight? There's no better time, I think, than playing Oxford to get that win. We'll have to wait and see. Going to go through the team lineups. I'm out of breath a little bit, just sprinting up the stairs. I'm just trying to find the game. There it is on Sky Sports Plus, which is beautiful. Up the Sky Sports Plus. Les and Jamie is in the house early on. Says Wrexham 3-1 win. More first goal. Love that. And big out to you, Les. I'm actually out of breath. That's scary, isn't it? That's scary, sprinting up the stairs like that. But yeah, hope we're good. Hope we're well. What are we all saying? What are we all feeling? Yeah, it's good kickoff time around the world. I can never tell. I don't know what good kickoff times are these days for people. But we're live, we're repping. And yeah, make sure you are giving that like button a good whack as you're in here. Yeah, let's get the game on the TV. That would help as well. Should be starting now. Okay, so that's sort of playing. Right, let's get the team lineup up then. Let's go through this. Let's get the team lineup up. And let's get locked in with that. I haven't actually seen. I'm gonna be real. I haven't actually seen the team lineup yet, so I do not know who is starting. So this is going to be a nice little surprise. I'll do a nice little live lineup reveal, shall I? Of my thoughts on that. 1:30 p.m. Yeah, terrible time then. Terrible time in the week for people across the world, but there we go. But Les is locked in, so that's a good thing. Here we go. This is our lineup, so to speak, live reveal. As I said, sorry, all these tabs. Right, here we go. Let's get. Oh, that does look nice, by the way. Can we just appreciate that? That's a picture and a half. That is. That is a picture and a half of the STōK Cae Ras Stadium. That is bloody beautiful. Can't lie. Can't lie. That's what it's all about, people. So love to see that. Right, lineup. Come on, where's Joey Jones? Love it. Love it as well. Just having a look at some of the pictures before some of the social media stuff. Les's fingers aren't working on the old keyboard today. Geez, can't type today. But yeah, Joey Jones. Let's look at that. Look at that memorial. Look at that. I think that is absolutely fantastic. And I know that was funded partly by fans as well. So the fans of Wrexham have really dug into their pockets and yeah, done that. Rumours are that Rathbone, another player, injured again. I need to try and look into that one. But let's go to the lineups then. This is what we're here for, to see the yellows versus the reds. Right. Oh, I knew it. I can see the change already that I was looking for. Look, there he is. Nathan Broadhead. For some reason, it is very small on my laptop, so I'm having to really squint here. I've got Arthur in goal, as always. Cleworth, Hyam, and Doyle. Still no sign of Brunt coming in, which is interesting. We've got Tabore, Dobbo, James, and George Thomason comes in for a start with Libby Kakache. So he's completely changed the midfield with Broadhead and Moore. What's really interesting then is noticeable absentees. Sheaf has dropped out of the matchday squad completely. So that could be the injury that Les was on about. Sheaf. There is no Sheaf. There is no. Who else is missing? Obviously, Rathbone. Who's another regular? So there's no Connor Cody in the matchday squad. Interesting. Just trying to look at this. As I said, it's quite small. So, yeah, when you have a look at this, he's changed the midfield. He's got George Thomason in, and James comes in. So 2 changes in the midfield to freshen out from the weekend. Libby comes in on the left wing to freshen out for Longman. And Broadhead and Moore. Windass drops out. Hardy, notable Hardy is back in amongst the bench. O'Brien drops out as well. That's an interesting one. That's probably one that's got me looking, thinking, why has O'Brien dropped out? I think he is Wrexham's most influential player. I'm not going to lie. Yes, my TV's working now. Yeah, Lewis O'Brien dropping out of the lineup is absolutely interesting. Can't lie. I didn't expect that one, people. I didn't expect that one. So, yeah, how are we, people? How are we? Big up to everyone in here. I'm just trying to multitask. I'm terrible at doing this multitask at the start because trying to get the TV working, which still now isn't. What's going on there? And yeah, trying to talk about the lineups as well, which I still, to this day, cannot get over that Lewis O'Brien is not in the squad. What's happened to Sheaf then? Did he get a knock at the weekend? Right, TV I think is working. There's Gary Rowett. It's like really in and out, but we should be fixed because it's Sky. Right. I can't. I hate the multitasking bit at the start. Yeah, let me just quickly try and put Oxford's lineup out on the screen just to put some on the screen so you don't see me flapping around. It's on the Sky Sports Plus, so it should work here. Should work here on the Sky Sports Plus. I'm just putting this in the background while I just try and sort that out. But yeah, that is Oxford team. I don't know if there's any noticeable players as such. Is that Brannigan who used to play for Liverpool? Maybe. Honestly, I know this sounds. I don't know how else to put this. There are no notable names on that. There are no notable names on that Oxford United team sheet that has got me going, oh my God. And usually in the Championship, you pick up one or two names. You pick up one or two names and you're like, oh yeah, they're a decent outfit. Apart from Brannigan, who I'm pretty sure was a youngster, used to play for Liverpool, there's nothing standout there. All right, there's the Wrexham ground. I think we're just waiting for the teams to come out. But yeah, what 5-minute delay due to power outage earlier. Is there really? But yeah, big up everyone in the chat. It's really bad as well. I don't know if I've told you guys. Sometimes my laptop screen goes really. That's why I'm really close to it. Sometimes my laptop goes really small that I can't even see the screen or the chat sometimes. And I'm having to squint, so it is very hard. But I'm trying to fix that. Power outages, tech issues. Sometimes when I go into this tab, it opens it up again. But yeah, nothing noticeable from Oxford that I'm worried about. Hopefully, I'm all fine your end, and you can hear me fine and see me fine and hear me fine, and yeah. I was there. There's been a lot of power outages. Is it because of this storm that's in the UK? That's why there's power outages. But I did a little preview earlier. I don't know if you guys are aware. According to Sky, yeah, it's working all well. Thanks. That's right. But yeah, big up everyone in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you're getting involved in your thoughts on the game today, the Championship. I mean, Sheffield United, according to my league table, have finally climbed out of that relegation zone. They've now had back-to-back wins under Chris Wilder, and their season's really started going now. So Norwich, Blackburn, and Wednesday are in there. But look how close it is now. You know, Norwich City in 11 games, they're only 2 points behind us. A win today takes us 5 points clear of that last place drop. Blackburn and Wednesday are both playing tonight. No, they're not. No, they're not. Because Sheffield United beat Blackburn yesterday, so ignore that. But yeah, really tight. We're both on the same goal differences. Wrexham scored 14, conceded 16. Oxford scored 11, conceded 13. 9-10 point is very even. This is the type of game, as I said, that I've labelled and dubbed as a must win. Why is my screen so small? I cannot deal with why it keeps shrinking to the point that you actually need a magnifying glass to see anything. Do not know. I honestly do not know. I honestly can't see a thing. It's really annoying me. Let's use the phone to read stuff. Yeah, but read the phone. Big game for Wrexham. Stay in the office, but need to be beating the teams around them. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. Just climb away from the relegation zone and start getting a bit of daylight between them. As I've always said, the Championship's really weird. I can't see a thing on my thing. If we go back to this tab, it's big, but this is not the good tab. on the actual table tab, I can see really clearly. On my actual streaming platform, I can't see a thing. So Wrexham are 8 points clear adrift of the playoffs in Stoke City. So a win today, this is how weird it is. A win today takes Wrexham 5 points closer to 6th. Yet they're 2 points off the relegation. It's still a weird table. There's no one breaking away apart from Coventry under Frank Lampard. You always get a little runaway leader in the Championship and a nice bit of daylight. And other teams will try and keep pace on them. But yeah, they're 8 points off plus, but a win today makes them 5 points. And a loss today keeps them 2 points near the relegation zone. So it really is a flip of the coin. It really is a flip of the coin today. But yeah, I think the bench is interesting for Wrexham. Let me try and sort this problem out here. Still mini. No Cody. No Sheaf. Who was the other one who dropped out? Yeah, so there's a few changes. Now, the midfield for me is going to be key today. How will George Thomason and Matty James do alongside Dobson? It's not the most creative. It's not the most creative midfield. They've got the mascot doing a little bit of entertainment on the pitch to try and keep the crowd going. Right. Everything's been down, hasn't it? On mine. Apparently, if I refresh this, I've just tried to work out on StreamYard. I'm trying to work out how to make my viewing experience better on StreamYard. All right, it's back to normal. I kid you not, it was like the size of a matchbox. Everything was the size of a matchbox. Now my screen's normal, so I'm gonna try not to touch anything a little bit for a while and see you there. But big up to Swiss Guy. Good evening. How are you, Swiss Guy? One of our members in the house. But yeah, make sure we run up those lights. Yes, Pugs is in here as well. Where the hell is O'Brien? He's been a key player so far. Yeah, and Windass. To drop Windass and O'Brien in the same game is pretty massive. What is interesting is Smith and Hardy on the bench today. So Ryan Hardy makes it back in the matchday squad. Who would have thought, eh? Who would have thought? Big up 3. There is O'Brien. He should be playing. He's just talking to Barney. He's just talking to Barney. Right, this game's been delayed. What? This game's been delayed far too long for my liking. It needs sorting out right now. As the Oxford subs limber over. But yeah, can't really say too much else. We've done the talking. We've had a look at the league table. We've had a look at the squad. Wrexham are here. They're not here to just fuck around tonight. They've got to get some points on the board. A loss tonight's unforgivable. A draw, I think, will annoy a lot of fans. And that's the reality of it. I think a draw tonight annoys a lot of the fans. Do you know what? I've got a bit of time. I might rearrange the way I'm sat. And get a little bit comfier. I think a little bit like this. A little bit more like this. I think. Yeah, I think like this. Think like this. No, not like that. So was there really a power cut? Is that why? Oh, was there really a power cut? What's wrong with this country? Everything's going down. Power's going down. Social media's going down.
Men are going down.
Rain is coming down.
Excuse me. Hiya.
All right, love. There's been a delay.
It's terrible up there.
Which one? That one. I'll see what happens. I do one.
No, you give that a minute.
I'm not sure. Just do it. May as well try. We're having a look at the lighting in here. Go and try it. We're doing a lighting test because I don't want you to. Be a big up. Wayne said you didn't get your haircut, boss. No, Wayne, we're delaying. We're delaying proceedings of the haircut. Growing out a little bit more for winter hair. I think that's all right. Chat, is the lighting all right? Do wearing it? I think the light we've got above our head is just not right. So if I do this, it's all right, isn't it? Let's go with that. We're nighttime vibes, nighttime kickoff. Yeah, I think this is fine. No. Turn that off again. We'll go with this. We'll go with this. Nighttime vibes and nighttime kickoff. The only thing I'm going to say, no, that is blind like that. I'm going to put this light in rear, I think.
Yeah. You'll have all set nice soon now.
We're having it. We're just playing around the setup, going.
Is that my fault?
No,
Yes.
we're not going to miss kickoff. Right. Let's do mad in that light. I just want to put that behind. Oh, no. No, on darkness. It's like the bloody fireworks display. Or a light show.
Oh, God. He's all tangled up now.
You guys are probably thinking, if you just clicked on this stream, thinking, what the hell is going on? We're having a lighting rearrangement, shall I say? Because I've just realised the light, that's better. The light was right in front of the TV, right in my eyes. What? Play some techno. I was like a DJ. Huh?
I still not facing me.
Bloody hell. I couldn't have that light. Now the light is too strong. I like that. But yeah, we went to B&Q today, and we found some paneling we want for what is going to be on this wall here. We think. Or we're going for wallpaper. We're not sure.
Not really
We're looking.
paper.
But we
Cherry roller.
print. Well, we'll leave that for half time. But yeah, evening everyone. The techno lights. We're having our own light show. I nearly slipped off the bloody chair as well, didn't I? Right. This is a nuts.
Come on.
No, it's all good. It's all gravy. Right, guys, get your score lines in. I forgot to ask score lines. Let me get the clock. Where's the bloody clock? It's all nuts. We had all that today.
We're going next day, haven't we, though?
Next day, Sky Sports Plus.
Oh.
There's a delay on the streaming to the Sky Sports Plus, but that's fine. Yeah, if you are watching, let me know where your clock syncs up with mine. I will click in and out, but why are we taking off? Surely we're underway now. Right, we're finally underway. My game's underway. Get your score prediction in. I think Wrexham win this. They have to win it, to be honest. I don't think they have. Yeah, they have to win. Big up to Chappers at 2-1 Wrexham. Here we go up the town. Yeah, what am I going to go with? I think Les's score was 3-1. Wayne's going 2-1. Dad's going 3-2. Heidi, what's your score prediction? You got the bit of one right last time.
Was it 2, 3-2?
3-2.
Who said that?
3-2.
Yeah.
3-2 Wrexham. My dad said 3-2 Wrexham.
Yeah, I reckon.
John Davis said 2-1 Wrexham. Nice, John. I think 2-1's the scoreline I'm feeling as well, just because I got it right at the weekend. Here we go, though. First early chance for Wrexham. Libby Kakache pulls it across. Oh, don't know if that's a cross-come shot there. Should probably do a little bit better. Guys, in terms of the timer, where's your TV at compared to where I am? I don't know if I'm behind, in front, or what. Glenn's at the match using my dad's season ticket. Go on, Glenn. Where is he? Is he up high or down low? I remember, where was the game you said he was up high, Julia?
Yeah.
So big up to Glenn there.
It's nice doing this.
Yeah. Yeah, Wrexham, good start there. That's what we need to do. Get an early goal against Oxford. 3-1 Wrexham, California. Jason Eatman in the house, one of our members. Yes, Jason. 3-1. See, 3-1, 2-1. I was torn on that. I'm gonna go with. I'm not going the same as Heidi. 3-2. We had the same scoreline at the weekend, but I'm going a different one today.
What are you going today?
I'm going 2-1 again. I said 2-1 at the weekend. It was right for Villa. So, yeah. John said Columbia, South Carolina. Season ticket. What is the price of a season ticket at Wrexham out of interest? And is there a waiting list? But yeah, evening to everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We've got a Wednesday. Is it Wednesday today? Kids, right, this is really random. The kids finish school for half term.
I start a new job tomorrow.
And Heidi starts a new job. It's all weird, right? Kids finish a half term on a Wednesday. So that's completely thrown my brain a little bit. Feels like a Friday. Heidi start a new job tomorrow. So it's all like this kerfuddled. In fact, Wrexham playing on a Wednesday doesn't feel right either, does it?
And you've been doing DIY.
I've been doing DIY, so it's all nuts. Been making beds.
Oh God, yeah.
Nuts.
He made 3 beds and it one down.
Yeah. Imagine.
That's huge. Isn't
Yeah,
it,
it's not just making beds. It's the fact that we made a bed and then realised after after 2 weeks we didn't like it, so we sent it back. So we had to dismantle it all. But yeah, good start here by Wrexham. That, by the way, oh my God, Kiefer Moore. That's some from Kiefer Moore. So I'm watching Luca Dean. The pitch, by the way, looks immaculate. That pitch, the ground staff, unless it looks worse, and sometimes you can be deceptive. Actually, when you look at a pitch from a TV, it looks nice, although you can start to see some of the divots. But I must say that the pitch looks in really good condition. But yeah, Moore and Broadhead. Got a commentary on, so it should be fine. But yeah, I think if I move this printer up, I can move the chest and go back.
No,
I'm
I'm
going to do it set, I think. I'm about 10 seconds ahead of you. Yeah, because we're running out. I've realised because we're running out through the Wi-Fi because we've got a Sky Puck. You always still have a little delay through the live satellite. Oh my God. Kakite tries again. What a start. Everything's going down Wrexham's left in attack. Usually, it's all down our right-hand side with Kabore, but it's changed the attack. VJ, I'll go for Windass. Well, vamos. I don't know. Late to the party. Big up to you, my friend. Thanks for being here. The reason I said late to the party is because Windass is on the bench tonight with Lewis O'Brien. So are you thinking of Windass screamer off the bench? Because I like that thinking as well. Broadhead gets the start with Kiefer Moore. Kabore is a beast. Yeah, had a quieter game of recent times, but I tell you what, the two Welsh boys up front, Broadhead and Kiefer Moore, that's what dreams are made of them, aren't they? Really? Oh, I'm changing this minute. I just think my back could do with going against that wall a little bit.
You get a new chair soon?
Yeah, well, with this corner, it is happening. We've just had to build.
Does anyone know how to fit tap?
Yeah, does anyone know how to fit a tap? That's another question.
Oh. Here we are.
Yeah. Take that plug out. There. Yeah. We had to go look at our taps because our kitchen tap's basically broken. The handles have come off. Right, I've got a bit of space now. This looks a little bit better. Oh, yes, that's a bit better. What about that? I don't feel as close to the camera.
That's better now.
Not either.
No?
Yeah, feel a bit more freedom. Not clogged in. Dear, oh dear. We got there. Nearly there. You know, I don't know if anyone else is like that. Your workspace has to be the right space, isn't it? And like, you know, when you just I'm a bit, I can't sit pending.
Chair.
I know. Robin says greetings from Prague. Big up. Oh my God, nearly no. Oh my God. That's the craziest own goal attempt I've ever seen in my life. Watch this. Watch this. The Oxford player tries to hit it back to his own goalkeeper and then he scores an own goal. Isn't that called a pass back? Isn't that called a pass back? No, yeah, it's a free kick. Well done, referee. Good quality referee here. So what happened is, just to explain it, the Oxford United player went to pass it back to his goalkeeper, overhit his back pass. It actually was going into the net. The keeper's pooed his pants and basically had to use his hands, which is classed as a pass back. So Wrexham now have literally like a free kick / penalty, an indirect free kick. You rarely see these in football. You rarely see these in football. Indirect free kicks. It's basically like a penalty. It's basically like a penalty.
2 coffees left?
Oh, a tea for me, please.
Tea with a bit of milk.
Yeah, just a bit of milk. Nice dark colour tea, please. Oh, that's nice. Starry's offered us a hot drink.
He makes nice curry, didn't you?
I've made a nice curry. They need to score this. Look at this. Look how many Oxford players are on the line here. Watch this. This is going to be carnage. Basically, all Oxford players are on the goal line. You've got Kakache, Dobbo, and Kiefer Moore over this. It's like a penalty. This is going to be nuts. This is going to be absolutely nuts. That's a foul because they've ran. Watch this. Look at this. Watch this play. It's going to be nuts. So it's called an indirect free kick. For anyone who's new to the rules here, it can't be a penalty, but it's called an indirect free kick because the goalkeeper used his hands from a back pass. So Wrexham, bosh, shoot, bosh, shoot. Oh, it's carnage. It's called an indirect free kick, which means you can't shoot directly from the ball being dead, like a penalty or normal free kick. You have to pass it, hence why they passed it. So that's why all the Oxford players charged out, because they knew Wrexham were going to pass it. So really weird scenario. Just to confirm that, the goalkeeper used his hands in the box from a back pass. So you can't give a penalty for that, and you can't give a free kick. It's called an indirect free kick. It's very rare this happens in football.
Use his hands in back.
So you, as a goalkeeper, you can't use your hands if your own player passes it back to you. So if Ellie passed it back to her own goalkeeper and she picked it up, it would be an indirect free kick.
No, you can't.
No, because it's time wasting. So what you could do is you could have the ball, pass it back to your goalkeeper, and they could pick the ball up and hold on to it and time waste.
Right. Didn't know that.
So it used to happen.
That.
It's a really rare thing. It used to happen in I think they banned it after Denmark did it in one of the major tournaments. Basically found a rule to hack and time waste. So that pass to the goalkeeper is illegal if they pick up with their hands. Yeah, big up everyone. Greatness Pro. Gia said, I know how to fix kitchen tap. Gone on, I asked my dad to feed the cats, and when he come back, it's all fixed. Love that. We got an old tap, and the handles have come off. Basically,
it's a nice tap, but it's bloody.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
Basically, we went into B&Q today, and not one tap is similar to it.
It's not that old.
All right, it's different.
It's different, yeah.
By the way, this is Wrexham's best start I've seen in Championship this season in terms of pressure on the opposition goal. Maybe Birmingham City game was the same, actually. If you guys remember the first 10, 15 minutes of the Birmingham City game, it was a lot of pressure. We've been hitting the 30% statistic for possession. I'm going to tell you now, I reckon it's completely the other way. I mean, look at this. This is unheard territory for Wrexham. I hope that explanation helped with the back pass. Hope that explanation helped the back. It's a really rare thing. Like, you rarely talk about it because no goalkeeper does it. But this one was accidental. Do you know what, as well? For me, the goalkeeper should have been booked. I'll tell you why in a second. But yeah, 72%. Oh, VJ's tried to crack a joke there. It went over Les's head. He said about the dentist tomorrow. So Les said, or someone said about the dentist. Les said heading to the dentist next week, and VJ asked him, was it at 2:30? And Les went 2 p.m. and VJ went, no, 2:30. I get your humour, VJ. Yeah, 68%. Unheard territory for Wrexham. Unheard territory. Unheard territory that Wrexham have over 60% possession in a game of football. Not going to lie. Poe's in the house. Big up Poe Taz. How are you, Poe? Robin says, indirect free kicks used to be very common. What's changed? I guess players aren't as stupid as they used to be. I think to award an indirect free kick, it's very rare. Wayne's got a pair of pilots. Indirect free kick. Obstruction. Goalkeeper handles the ball. You used to get indirect free kicks for verbal. Here's Dobbo. Dissent, verbal offence. Oh, chance here. Chance here. Oh, goalkeeper's off his line. Sky Blue says, wait until Cov play you. Yeah, a Coventry are absolutely flying under Frank Lampard. And for me, got to be going up. Got to be going up. What a side Coventry are. And a great fan base, to be fair. Can't lie, they take fans home and away in good numbers, in good spirit. But yeah, Wrexham are flying. What I found is, chat, other reasons why you can give an indirect free kick. Have a look at this. Other reasons why you can give indirect free kicks, because we've had one tonight. It says dissent or other misconduct, verbal offences, offensive actions, or other misconduct that isn't a direct physical foul. So basically, if you verbally abuse someone, it's an indirect free kick. The player deliberately plays the ball to their own goalkeeper with their head, chest, or knee to get around the rules about the back pass. I don't think that's one. Offside is an indirect free kick. So, yeah, you actually can't score straight from offside. A player touching the ball twice. After a free kick is taken, if a player touches the ball a second time before it's been touched by a defender, an opponent, or gone out of play, an indirect free kick is given. That's an interesting one that people forget. You can't score direct from an offside because it's an indirect free kick. So there we go. Bit of football knowledge there for you all. Hopefully I haven't bored the pants off you there. Back to the game. Wrexham looking good. Sometimes people don't want to know about indirect free kicks, but I've got a little carried away with it. Good. If you care, that matters. Here's chance. Keeper, chance! Oh, it's in, surely! Surely! Goal scored, I think! Broadhead scores his first goal in the league. Broadhead scores. It was one of those weird ones. It was one of those weird ones.
Thank you, darling.
I need to have a look at this. Well, it's 1-0 Wrexham. Get in there. Thank you, Starry. Thank you, Starry. I think Broadhead scored.
Okay.
Has the ball gone over the line? They don't have the technology like the Premier League. So we think Nathan Broadhead. Broadhead, unmarked at the back post. Volleys. Has that gone in? Need to have another look at the camera angle here. Does this definitely go in? Or is it the own goal? Right, here we go. This is the best angle. Has this gone over the line? Has this gone over the line? Oh, cameraman. Inconclusive from all these camera angles, but who cares? Look.
Yes.
Am I right in thinking they don't have the watch? That's another thing. Because there's a power cut, was the watch working?
It's very, very tight.
So we think it's a goal. It is 1-0 Wrexham. I can confirm, and the reason why is definitely a goal, but technically, was it a goal is what we're trying to work out. Because does this ball cross the line? We don't know if the referee's watch is working. They've had power and outage problems at the ground. He's got 2 watches on. I don't know if that gives anything, but has goal line technology worked? It looks dubious. What do people think in the chat? Anyone who can watch the game, what do you guys think in the chat? Did it cross the line or not?
Yes.
Did it cross the line or not? Are you saying yes? I like the confidence.
You owe me tonight.
All right. Well, there we go. Broadhead has scored. It's happy days. By the way, Wrexham have been absolutely cooking tonight. Like this, they are looking really good going forwards. And as I said, this is the type of game where Wrexham 100% have to be taking home 3 points. The goal line technology should have worked. Yeah, it should have. But I don't know if you saw in the West Ham Brentford game the other night, where there was power outages in London, they didn't use the proper VAR. They couldn't use the semi-automated VAR. So because the technology wasn't working and because it was down there to use that, well, the game was delayed tonight because of a power outage. Whether that meant that the goal line technology worked, if you think about it, their priority is just to get the game on. Not all technology may have worked. I don't know if that's crossed the line, chat. I say, I'm going to try and get a picture. Les said he thought it was in. The first shot, so Heidi thought it was in as well. The first shot, the goalkeeper saves it, but it's the way it bounces down on the line and he scrambles across. Oh, God, here's a chance for Wrexham. But yeah, Oxford, sorry. And it's going to be a corner. Call made with a human eye, old school. Is that confirmed then? Is that confirmed that the referee
I said, yeah.
had to do it himself? Because fair play, ballsy one. It'd have been easier to say no. Since goal line technology, before goal line technology, referees usually said no. Referees usually said no to these sort of things because they don't want to be wrong. Let's see if Wrexham tweeted anything about it. Corner for Oxford, though. Shots for a penalty. But if Heidi and Les are saying it's over, then they're right, aren't they?
Bad eyesight.
Or they got bad eyesight. I mean, Les, do you wear glasses? I'm trying to see if I can find anything.
Or you see my eyesight for that?
No. No. If I Google, if I look up Broadhead, we might get his goal online. Here we go.
Oh.
I don't pause it. Here's a well played Broadhead. It's a Kiefer. Look at the understanding between Kiefer and Broadhead. That's the link up we want to see. Kabore now swings it in deep. Over Thomason. Good pressure here from Wrexham. Thomason. That's going to be a goal kick. Right. Don't know. That might have gone in, you know. Yeah, I think that goal's gone in. The more I've watched it, I think that's in. Can't show you on screen because I might get done for copyright. What minutes during the game? Yes, David Carr, how are you? Good time. Broadhead scoring. Julia missed it. Yeah, hopefully they show it again. But yeah, I want to know if the referee did it with his naked eye. It was Broadhead. So yeah, 14th minute. Or it could be an own goal, but I'm full of snot today, lol. Can hardly smoke my TV. Bloody hell, Wayne. Give it a good blow. You must be the good luck guy, David. Please don't leave before the match over. Exactly. Exactly. Possession stats, it's all Wrexham. They have given it to Broadhead on there. It's all Wrexham. But yeah, run up the lights, guys. The amount already. Brody scores his first league goal. That's pretty good. No, that's pretty good. Get him up and running. Kiefer Moore's had a little bit of a quiet patch, hasn't he? So when your main man has a quiet patch, you need someone else to step up. And a big up to everyone. But yeah, what I've liked about this is, again, very similar to the Birmingham City game in that first half. Remember, I think most of us are here. If you weren't, we were all sat here in the first half applauding the way in which Wrexham took the game to Birmingham City at home, applauding the way we were on the front foot, applauding the way in which really Wrexham had no fear in their play. And we're seeing that again. The only difference was Wrexham didn't back it up in the second half. So all this good play is good now. I would like us to get the second, and you know that's always my reservation with Wrexham. I feel like we need to go 2-0 up. We need to go 2-0 up to really cement ourselves and not miss any sitters. But at the moment, not too much to complain about. Cannon Doyle doing Cannon Doyle things, which is absolutely madness at the back. Middlesbrough beating Wednesday, that's good. Let's keep Wednesday near the bottom. Here's Kabore. Nice into Brody. You can tell Broadhead's got that different level. Played in the Premier League, top striker. Oh God, here come Oxford. I don't think Oxford have got much quality in their team. That's why I'm a little bit more confident again tonight, but you should never write off opposition. Oxford, shoot! Arthur! It does save it, but parries it again into a dangerous area. He's mad when he does that. And now Kabore loses it. Just as I said, Oxford don't have a threat. They look the most threatening I've ever seen them. Broadhead, block. There's got to be a foul. Do you want it? It's just made it quite tight. Closer. I've set up a 2-0 commentary on Middlesbrough games coming up. Oh god, I didn't even know there's two. It's alright.
Nice coffee as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I know that one.
We didn't trade it, have we?
But no, we always say the cheaper one's better than some of the branded ones.
That's the gold.
As the gold, Tesco gold, Lidl gold.
Little gold's the best. Asda comes close.
Some of the cheaper products these days in supermarkets, guys, are. Oh my god, Oxford are in it. Are better ones. Oxford.
Our choice these days, do we?
No, but like even the washing tablets we found. Even the washing tablets are better than the major brands. To be greedy, I'd like 3-0. Yeah, we need a few goals. Let's get out of negative goal difference. I always say that. We've pulled the press back now and they're getting chances. I agree.
Are you right, lovely?
Yeah. I'm just surrounded in wires.
I think you're tied up, aren't you, love?
We'll sort that wire situation out another time. All right, tonight. After what Arthur just did, Be Still My Heart. Yeah, Arthur's chaos. He's a bit carnage in goal, isn't he? You don't know what you're going to get from him. 1 minute he pulls off a worldie, the next he gives an early Christmas present out. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, please, ref. Yes, give it Kabore. Give it Kabore. How fast is... Oh, such a bad ball by Brody. That's such a bad ball. That's the difference in the next level for me, right? Wrexham would genuinely be in there on the counter-attack if he actually sprayed it properly. That's an interesting start. Brody is running the game though. Chance it. Hit it. Hit it. Oh, Thomason. But what I find with Championship games are they're so different to Premier League in the sense that Championship games are a lot more frantic. There's not as much control. Like Premier League top flight football is very conservative. It's very tactical. It's very passing the right spaces. Wrexham just gun over sometimes. I love it, to be fair. Hate protect indeed. I get it, but I don't like it. Exactly. Need the second. I'm playing some expensive stuff here. Yeah, she's doing good hot drinks.
She's beautiful, Jack, isn't she?
Yeah, these are nice.
Pumpkin mugs.
Yeah, we got the same mugs, just in different colours. Hello Autumn, rate it.
Home bargains.
Home bargains, a bargain. What's everyone drinking in the chat? Are you on the hot brews? Hot beverages at this time. Well, it's not all night for everyone, is it? For some people, it's afternoon.
At the milkshake bar.
At the milkshake bar. We got the milkshake bar.
So Mum's looking.
Go on now. Do you think Wrexham have got good control of this game though? I think they are playing really well. Yes, they look comfortable. Oxford look like the team on the back foot. Okay, Broadhead is a different kettle of fish. We've missed this type of player. The link-up man. The man he's creating. He's better than Windass at the moment. Kakache. Look at Big Kiefer. Just get your feet right. Yeah, I must say Nathan Broadhead is linking the play between the midfield and Kiefer Moore. Excellent. This is why he's a top. This is why he's a Welsh international footballer. This is why he's played in the Premier League. This is why we paid a lot of money for a player like Nathan Broadhead. Julia's on the salt water rinse. It's actually got the dentist. I couldn't drink salt water. I think I'd be sick. I mean, Heidi loves salt.
Drink it, do you?
Salt water rinse. Oh no, you rinse it. Yeah, drink it. Yeah, idiot. Otherwise, you would be sick, wouldn't you? Yeah, salt water rinse. Probably you're not advised to drink, are you? That makes sense now. Salt water rinse. I was thinking that going. I was thinking, jeez, drinking salt water is crazy. May as well go in Western Supermarine.
And what?
And drink that water.
Oh.
Imagine. Yeah, 27 minutes in. Phil Parkinson will be delighted with this. David is on Canada Dry Ginger Ale. Got to keep my ginger power topped up. Love it. I don't know if I drink that. I'm not going to lie.
Ginger ale.
I have the smallest amount. I probably need a lot of ice.
Nice.
I think Powerade, a little better than saltwater rinse. Dude, you can drink Powerade casually, Les, but is it the blue one or the red one? Is there an orange one? What is the biggest brand in the States? Gatorade or Lucozade or Powerade? It's Gatorade, isn't it? Or am I completely off there? Look, there's football from Wrexham. They've absolutely been dominating this game. I know that it's about time we say this, but my only concern is do not let this performance drop off because this is one of the best halves of football they've had. And rightly so, with the quality of players you've got on the pitch now, right? You shouldn't be losing to teams like Oxford at home. But we just need a few more shots of their keeper. All this possession. VJ's got a decent Albanian lager. Bloody hell, Albania. Oh, where's that? Oh, God. Oh, God. Get a tackle in there. Brilliant. Who was that? Thomason. Brilliant tackle. Oh, my God. Go on a big Keith. I'm trying to be nice to Kiefer Moore. I've been crashing in on him the last couple of games, but the big tree is starting to do my head in. Yes, he's linking up play better tonight with Broadhead. But you know when a striker just looks like he's all out of sorts at the moment? It just doesn't feel natural, and I'd rather see Smith up there at the moment. Purple. There's a purple flavoured Powerade.
Was it blooper?
Huh?
Blooper. Blue in it.
Yeah. Purple would be like grape, wouldn't it?
Like Ribena.
Or Ribena. Yeah. What flavour even is purple Powerade? Red's the cherry, blue is like blueberry.
Yeah.
Orange is orange. I guess purple's what? Grape? Yeah, that's anything sounds better than the saltwater rinse shenanigans than that. Gatorade, David says bigger, yeah. The reason I say Gatorade is all I see is sports team. I just picture these American football teams with Gatorade.
I found back from it then.
Wayne. Yeah. But yeah, the next goal, again, I don't want to sound like state the obvious, but I do think the next goal is crucial here. And the reason I say that is because just I think 2-0 and the game is done. Game is done for Wrexham. I just don't think Oxford fancy it tonight. But if they get themselves a goal, win will be in their sails, and you never know. Big throw-in comes in. Wrexham defend it. Probably in the US though, EU probably banned it for chemicals. They poison us every day. Nah, we were talking about that actually today, Les. But you just, or was it yesterday? You just don't know what they put in your foods, do you? Unless you grow it or make it yourself.
And you make it yourself, don't you go?
Yeah, here we go. Goal decision system. Oh yeah, it's miles over. Anyone who said it was definitely a goal, you're correct. It's miles over the line. So well done. Those who've got good eyes. Yeah, certain foods you just think. And then the theory was we were talking about, I think it's because we were talking about penguin bars, that was it. Because we used to buy hold on, here come Wrexham. Libby. We're talking about the fact that sometimes we bought like penguin bars for kids to put in their lunchboxes. But funny enough, they kept going on £1 for like 8 and like reduced. And then we were saying, and then and Theodore said about the palm oils in them. And we basically found out that, yeah, there's a load of bad stuff in penguins. And it's like, oh, irony is they make those the products that are cheapest on the shelves. Oh, Kiefer Moore flashes over the bar there. Half a chance for big Kiefer Moore. Cross comes in for Kabore. Right-footed cross. Keeper Moore gets up and just heads it over the bar. But yeah, Penguin bars, basically, they're on offer because they've got a load of shit in them and they want you to eat it. Right? They want you to eat it. Otherwise, the good food never gets put on reduction, does it? The healthy stuff. You don't see steaks getting put on reduction, do you? Or eggs. You never see eggs reduced. Do you know what I mean? But anything that's crap in it, it's always going around. Going around the shelves. Come get this for this price. Yeah, 33 minutes in. Wrexham holding their own. Cae has become my favourite player. He's a danger man. Lads, he's a danger man. He absolutely gets the ball at his feet. And you know it's lethal bizzle.
I can't read it. What the best
I can't go over there as a phone.
Oh, I can't read it.
It's cute.
That's a Parky.
I can see that. Phones by toilets. What's the world become? Mint club bars, top biscuit. Oh, mint.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Who said that?
VJ. Yeah.
Yes.
Orange. What's the orange penguins are better than the orange clubs.
Shrek says there's probably
Yeah, he says they're different. Look at that passing. We're absolutely nailing the passes today. The way in which we're threading the ball through, breaking the lines is really good. And I think the back three, a bit of credit here for Doyle, Cleworth, and Dom Hyam, is that actually those guys have looked really good defensively and very good with the ball. And that's what we like to see. Mint Viscount, circle biscuits, yeah. Shall. How much are they these days? Probably get like 8 for like £1.50.
We don't eat that much strength.
Just a amount, right? But yeah, honestly, the second goal is really needed. I know I keep saying it, but something bugging me about the Wrexham haven't gone for the kill for the second, because this Oxford team right now is there, and all I get worried about is if Parky tries to defend the lead in the second half and we invite a load of pressure on. One mistake, one Arthur parry, one silly error, one penalty decision, and we're right out of it. So go get the second goal while Oxford at their most vulnerable. That would be good. Yeah, it's good team play so far. Yeah, I think we're one like away from 20, so smash that like button for me, people. Otherwise, VJ will be on your case.
Sorry. It's under pressure for two Wrexham players there. Ball and the ball closing this. Here's the target. Way by higher. Watson.
Here's Kabore. Oh, now there, referee. That's a Stonewall foul, refo. Have a word with yourself. Oh, wow, mine gets a yellow card as well. So no foul on Kabore. And I think Max has just picked. Sorry, Dom's just picked up a yellow.
Asking for a free kick, weren't they?
The Wrexham bench ain't happy about that. It's a clear foul on Kabore. And apparently Dom Hyman has given away a foul, but that's not true.
Wrexham captain.
I was captain tonight. Didn't even. Do you know what? Because Windass isn't starting. Didn't even clock that. You know. I like the Parky Trust experience that he's got in the squad. Wow, Oxford keeper's down. He's got a concussion. Dom Hyman shouldn't have got a yellow for that. That was bullshit from the ref. And Kabore should have had a free kick in the corner. So the refs just had a really poor 10 seconds there. There's a stoppage in play because the Oxford United goalkeeper's gone down off the ball. He looks concussed. He looks very uncomfortable. So Gary Rowett is taking time to just reshape his Oxford team and do a different formation. Parky, few instructions, giving it to Callum Doyle. I think Matty James has just received instructions. But yeah, goalkeeper's gone down off the ball there. He does look a bit dizzy. Usually concussion when a goalkeeper goes down like that. He's not, no one's treating his muscles.
It would be nice to see coming back up once again.
He's back on his feet in some way. Why is that going to blurry? Camera's got to sort itself out. Just waiting to restart play here. Don't really know what's going on. Unless, do you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I reckon that's a tactical break. In fact, I'm going to call it here first. That was a purposeful tactical break. Seen it done in the Premier League a few times. Because did you see the way Gary Rowett got his whole team in and he wanted to change formation? He was holding up a free back. I reckon he's changed formation. Do you know what? The fact the goalkeeper didn't even get treatment, really, and they were just sat there, I'm going to tell you now, that was a tactical stoppage by the Oxford manager to change formation, to change shape, and to get on. And there was a manager in the Premier League who kept doing that recently, and I can't think who it was. Fraser says we are shit. Is that Liverpool? What's happened? See, look, Gary Rowett's got his big whiteboard out, right? He's changed formation. That was a very genius play. But here come Wrexham. Wrexham. Right, I'm going to quickly check their Liverpool score because Fraser's just coming. So how bad is it for Liverpool? Oh my God, they're losing to Frankfurt 1-0. That's terrible. Bayern are 2-0 up after 30 minutes, and so are Chelsea. That's really annoying. Chelsea sort of looking quite good. How can you be 1-0 down to Frankfurt, Fraser? So yeah, tactical change there by
Just from Nigeria. So the EFL
yeah, definitely a tactical change.
well makes sense. Obviously, still a start this one. Let's look at the field this time.
There we go.
The Wrexham challenge is to start talking about.
Next one away kit is Norwich home kit. Yeah, we do play in yellow away from home. Oxford's kit is nice. Someone said it about Oxford's kit. I sort of missed that. I do like Oxford kit, classic black and gold. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fan of it as well.
A little move.
Kiefer Moore wants a foul. Not gonna get it.
Obviously,
Brody. That's superb from Brody. Kabore to Dobbo to Cleworth. Oh, all the way across. Libby Kakiche. Wrexham could find a goal, and it's going to be a corner. Good play. Good play from Wrexham there. Another promising attack. Doesn't quite get the end product, but absolute domination in the location right now. Someone's just got to put that in. Someone's just got to put that in the back of the net, chat.
Centre back taking the ball in that part of the area. I'm sure. Storage was in those big territory, although he did score 7 times last season, so he knows his way to goal.
Cleworth scoring 7 times last season. So when he's in those positions, we don't worry too much. We don't panic too much. Yeah, better from Dobbo tonight. I don't think he was very good against STōK. Well done from Dom Hyman. Damn. Parky's losing his head with the 4th official. He wanted a throw, didn't get it. It's all kicking off. Parky's not happy with the state of officiating tonight. I don't think they was happy with that yellow card that Dom Hyam got, and no foul on Kabore. But yeah, the game's just got a little bit loose now for Wrexham. Not quite got control. Who was good against Stoke? That's a great point. No one. Absolutely no one. Like, there's not one player for me against Stoke that stood out. It's why I'm a little surprised. I am a little surprised that Moore started tonight. I really did think we could see a change in the attack. But Brody and him like to work together. I think Kiefer Moore is Parky's favourite. I just can't get over Lewis O'Brien missing out. But so far, it's worked. I do think Lewis O'Brien has played a lot of minutes this season, so he's potentially tired.
That was a throw into Oxford. So maybe Parkinson saw a little bit different to what I did, but so sometimes especially when you see the boxes so close to each other, well, there can be
Terrible throwing there. Max.
also they'd like to do to the James.
So Matt James has been quite solid tonight as well in the middle of the park. He's anchored it well, should I say. Here's Kabore. Nice. Got to get Kabore more. Parky versus Gary Rowett in a fist fight. Yeah, I think Parky would rip some heads off, to be honest. I think this guy is not someone to mess with, is he?
Foul by Curry.
Finally, the referee actually gives a foul on Kabore. It's like, how many more? How many more fouls is he going to allow on Kabore? Not Longman, he missed an open goal. Yeah, honestly, Longman's effort still haunts me. Look at Kabore's turn and pace, by the way. It's a great free kick position for Wrexham. Yeah, where is the yellow? Kabore's been absolutely smashed up a few times now. Not one yellow card yet. Dom Hyam makes one average foul, and he's booked.
What time this would be here?
Must be a wise ass. What is Windass' nickname? Windy? That's a good point. Don't actually know. But Windy would be funny. James swings it in. And Wrexham have from. I just want to see how much stoppage time is going to be. 2 minutes. Okay. Only criticism, because I think it's been a very good half. Only criticism is could have got where's the second? It's a foul. Well done, Matty James. Yeah, if you've been able to watch the game, who's impressed you this first half? Who have you liked? I think Broadhead's been very clever in and around the half space. He's tried to link play, but the game's it's like they've just marked him out the game. Since Gary Rowett's changed the shape a little bit, they've marked him out the game. I think Matt James has been brilliant in the deepest player for Wrexham. I think Matt James has been brilliant, and as always, Kabore, when he gets the ball, looks dangerous. It's really dangerous.
So we recycled the ball really, really well.
Here we go. Ball comes in. Nearly goal by Callum Doyle. Yes, Super Matty Taylor. It's the hardest league in the world. That's true. When you look at where Coventry are, right, and you think, oh, they're going to run away with it, you know Coventry are going to have that wobble under Frank Lampard. But you look at some of the teams in this division and the budgets. Leicester City, if Leicester City don't go up, your heads would roll because of their wage bill, because of who they've got. Like, I think it's one of the best and one of the most entertaining. And the reason why I love the Championship, and that is a half time. The reason why I love the Championship is because anyone could beat anyone. I know you could argue, the Premier League's getting like that, but 9 out of 10 times, Man City go on to beat whoever they want. Arsenal pretty much steamroll most of the opponents. Basically, if a top team in the Premier League is playing a bottom half team, it's usually one-way traffic, one-way results. You rarely see a difference. In this league, anything can happen. I can't get over it. So, if you look at, let's go to the table. So this is the table in play right now. And all of a sudden, as I said, Wrexham were 2 points before the ball was kicked. Before the ball was kicked, Wrexham were 2 points. 2 points off the drop. This is how weird this table changes all the time. Okay, look at this. You go from before the ball was kicked, you're 2 points off relegation, and you're what? 8 points off playoffs. Now, Wrexham, 14th, on 13 points. All of a sudden, a clear 5 points clear of Norwich, same amount of games. Plus, now, 5 points off Stoke City in playoffs. So they're 5 points clear of the drop and 5 points closer to playoffs. That's how weird this league is. That's how weird this league is. The Wrexham genuinely are 5 points from the relegation zone, but also 5 points off playoffs. So there's some massive clubs in that league, and only one shit one, yeah. And they are, where even are they in the table? Where are they in the table? They're 12th. But yeah, you just look at some of the teams again in this division, right? Middlesbrough, massive budget. The actual teams in the playoffs, Millwall, Bristol City, Charlton, should be nowhere near those positions. They're having a brilliant start. Hull as well, having all these financial problems before ball was kicked. They should not be sent. Baggies, massive club, massive wage bill. What are they doing? Leicester City. And you've got Birmingham, Ipswich, who are relegated from the Prem. Watford, a sleeping giant. Swansea, Pompey, Southampton, massive budget, a lot of money in their manager. Sheffield United, playoff finalists last season. Norwich, Blackburn. Like, this league is absolutely nuts. Too many massive sides in there. And too many clubs who have been in the Premier League and have not returned for a long time. I mean, Leeds United went, 14 years being stuck in that division? As I said, the weirdest fact I heard about Stoke City, since being relegated from the Premier League, had not had a league position higher than 14th. I think Stoke City must have been in the Premier League for 10 plus years. So imagine being 10 plus years in the Premier League. I'm sure it'd been around that. Give or take 8, definitely 8 years. 8 to 10 years of consistent Premier League football to then get relegated into this league and then be stuck in it and never finish higher than 14th. And then you've got Wrexham, who, again, have been hyped up, speculated to go for the playoffs for 4 promotions in a row. The reality is, if Wrexham pulled off a promotion like that, it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So, look, the positive for me is, if you're half glass full type of person, you'll look at Wrexham being 5 points off the playoffs. If you look at half glass empty, you go 5 points off the drop. Depends which way you want to look at it. But the league is too tight at the moment, and only Coventry for me are the only runaway at the moment. Everyone else is there or thereabouts. Sheffield United have rooted bottom of the table for weeks, and they've just won. They've just won 2 games back to back, and all of a sudden they look like they're going. Playoff final is one of the best games to watch in English football for the neutral role. I like that you put for the neutral, because if your team's in it, it's one of the worst. If your team's in it, it's one of the worst. And if you've been on the receiving end of a loss, like you do against Fulham, or a win, like you do against Derby County, then very different experiences, isn't it? Yeah, let's have a look at some of the scores then around the grounds. So these are the championship scores tonight. So Swansea losing 1-0 at home to QPR, and they've had a red card. Not ideal. Watford, West Brom 1-1. Wrexham, of course, 1-0 up against Oxford. And Wednesday losing at home. No one, apart from Wrexham, is winning at home. No one is winning at home, apart from there. The team with the owner self-relegation is Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, the disgusting owner. Disgusting owner. Absolutely drying that club dry. No wonder Josh Windass got out of there when he could. Yeah, good cut run would be good, Wayne. I think we're going to beat Cardiff at home. Who knows what the FA Cup will bring? I think we're going to the round next one. Just having a look at some of the Champions League. If you care about the Champions League. Gala beating Boda, Bayern Munich, 2 good. I bet Harry Kane scored. He has scored. Of course he has, because he's the best striker in the world. Ajax pulled one back against Chelsea. They were 2-1, 2-0 up. Liverpool have turned down a 1-0 goal deficit to be 2-1 up. That's good. That's good for Liverpool. That'll do them a world of good to turn that around. Has either Isak or Ekitike scored? Ekitike and Van Dijk. Didn't Ekitike used to play for Frankfurt? So it's like inevitable, is it? Monaco, Tottenham, I bet that's a boring game. Real Madrid, Juve. Yeah. The whole lot. The whole shebang. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. Glyn is at the game live from the ground. How are we, everyone? Decent enough football for once. Surprised it wasn't a draft excluder for that indirect free kick. Glyn, I hope you were giving them instructions about that. No, you wouldn't have, actually, because we were trying to score. But yeah, indirect free kick, a very rare sight indeed. Hope you're enjoying the experience, Glyn. Big up to you, my friend. And Glyn is at the game. The only criticism I'm going to say is we didn't get the second. And you better believe it, Wrexham better come out firing for the first 15 minutes. We cannot afford another Birmingham City. We cannot afford another Birmingham City where basically we concede within the first 30 seconds. We actually better do what we're meant to do, which is go win the game of football. Let it be done in the second half. So there we go. With me now. We can't sit back. Absolutely. So yeah, it's all crazy, really. Like Wrexham on a Wednesday doesn't quite feel right, but there we go. The Sheffield Wednesday Middlesbrough game must have kicked off a little bit later. Yeah. But I want to know what happened with Sheaf. I hope Rathbone hasn't picked up an injury like they have. Like, I really hope Rathbone hasn't got himself injured after just coming back. That would be absolutely ridiculous. That would be like stupid levels of stupidity. Stupid levels. The only other good thing is I can say is Wrexham have had a lot more possession than they normally do. So absolutely rate that. Just wait for that second half then, people. Watching Man United finish on minus goal difference like 70 rows hard though. Goal difference these days it's precarious actually. There's a lot of teams who have a really poor goal difference but somehow climb up the table. Let me get some of the stats for the game. Didn't show you the stats actually. We should be very close to. You can see this heat map here from Wrexham. Have a look at this heat map. Can you see that heat map there? Wrexham's heat map. Okay, so this is Oxford's one shot on target and it's come from distance. You look at the rest. You look at this heat map and you can see that the opportunities 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off target and there's the 2. But you can see Wrexham have had these lot of half chances and all that jazz. And you've got to ask those questions now. Are we going to be a bit more clinical? If I give you the numbers, you can see I've never seen Wrexham be so dominant in a first half display, really. As I said, you've got 59% possession, 41 to 41. Expected goals could be higher, but yeah, 8 shots, 3 on target. Oxford will have 1 shot on target from absolute distance. But I think the stat I really like is the accurate passes. Wrexham are actually flying in accurate passes for the first time in a while, and really good in possession. So yeah, I'm happy. Ultimately, we want to see what happens in the second half. But yeah, Fraser says we're winning. How shit must Frankfurt be? It's bad times, isn't it? It'd be mocking Liverpool. But yeah, your own club. I mean, is it really that bad? And Arnie Fraser probably watched them a lot more. I haven't watched enough of Arnie Ball to know. But yeah, tell you who is another boring team in Europe. It doesn't get spoken about enough. The fall off of Real Madrid. Does anyone even like watching Real Madrid anymore? They've seemed to have gone a little bit backwards, haven't they? Monaco Spurs, probably the dustiest, most boring game the world has ever seen. Yeah, hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's well. I just want the second half to continue. The pass is outstanding so far. I agree. I mean, but as I said, this can be nothing more than 3 points. And I've had a few people say that I was a little bit overcritical in my reaction to Stoke City. I honestly thought that Stoke City game was one of the worst because a lot of Stoke fans actually commented on that and said, look, we didn't even get out of first or second gear. Wrexham, we expected more from them. Yeah, you missed your sitter, but yeah, Wrexham never laid a glove on a Stoke City team that just wanted to defend and were compact. I think that we walked off every blade of grass at the end of the 90 minutes and thought, do you know what? I haven't done enough. Not one player really could put their hands up and go, do you know what? I did enough to try and win that game. And that's why I credited Phil Parkinson. I said, do you know what? Parky actually tried to change the game. I thought the players were poor. Much better tonight. This is definitely a vastly improved performance from Wrexham with the ball. There's a lot more flow to them. They look more dangerous. They look like they've got a good attacking impetus. And teams coming out. AJ says, I watched them every game, bro. What are you talking about? Listen, the games was, I saw the Getafe game, was it? That neon yellow card, red card was a disgrace. Real Madrid are not flowing under Xabi Alonso, and flick ball is going to dominate. Let this be true, okay? Arsenal just smashed up Atletico Madrid 4-0. Yet Real Madrid got smashed up by Atletico Madrid. What does that tell you about Real Madrid? In fact, Arsenal beat Real Madrid in the Champions League as well. And Arsenal are a team who haven't won a league title in 20 years. That's my thoughts on Real Madrid. They're not the giant they were a year or two or a couple of years ago under Ancelotti in Europe. Everyone feared Ancelotti, Real Madrid, and everyone feared, obviously, the Zizou Real Madrid. But yeah, just don't think. Maybe it's the Mbappe effect. I don't know. Right, Gary Rowett loves the hat. Here's Gary Rowett. Yeah, second half's about to begin. Oxford made it so. Yeah, it's fine now. I'm happy for him. But I met you. That been up bad. That's cute. Everyone has liked. That's good. Keep liking up the stream then, people. We are about to start the second half. I can't wait to get a chair on but do you want another drink? I'm alright as well, okay. Unless you want one and I want one. Huh?
We text her.
Yeah. Okay. Kick off. Oh, I need my timer. Here we go. We're on the way. Second half. Oh god, I missed the timer. There we go. Let's just get the time all in gear. So yeah, my expectation really is that Wrexham don't drop off. They don't do what we did against Birmingham City, which is basically concede very early on and have a completely different second half. Oh, this is what I'm looking for now. A complete performance. First half was brilliant. Just need that second goal. Can Wrexham do more of the same? We'll have to wait and see. Here's Oxford. I think they changed their striker. Just to be clear, I think Oxford changed their striker. Brody wants to get just a better ball over the top. Yeah, if I had to say best player on the pitch for Wrexham is definitely going to be Nathan Broadhead so far for me. But yeah, I said 2-1 before the game. I don't think Oxford scored tonight. Here's Kabore. He should be finding Broadhead there. Goes down for a penalty, and the referee says he wins the ball. But if Kabore gets his head up and crosses it, Broadhead's got to tap in. Did they really win the ball? Kabore's got to get his head up and whip that in. First goal shouldn't have counted. Man United living that. I'm a mad handballer. Right, let's have a look at this. I want to see a replay. Yeah, it's much better than Saturday. Saturday was Saturday was lethargic. Saturday was poor. Saturday was really poor. Not going to get a replay of this challenge, but I'm telling you now, Kabore, if he just gets his head up, Nathan Broadhead is unmarked in the middle of the box. He has to tap him. Here's Oxford passing the ball around the back. So yeah, already Wrexham coming out the gates firing. Best chance. Fell very early on to them. I honestly mean it. Should have got his head up. That's just the difference with Kabore. Just get your head up and it'd be a nice one. Oxford now have possession of the ball. Ball comes in from Oxford. AO. Oh, Arthur punches it. Maybe should have caught it. I'm not sure. Very interesting there from Arthur. Very interesting there. Connor, hello from the States. I'm going to say good afternoon. Must be what, coming up to 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m.? But yeah, as I said, that first half for me for Wrexham was up there with the Birmingham City first half as some of the best. It's about, can we have a complete performance? Callum Doyle body checks really well. Here's Matty James. Kiefer Moore wants it over the top. Kiefer Moore doesn't get it. Again, execution of the pass, the through ball, just needs to be improved. Thomason, Libby Kakajay, Broadhead, better combination play. Wrexham coming forward. Libby tries to get it through again. Foul there, ref? This referee is terrible. I know it's cold. Quite hot, actually. Wayne had a nice cup of tea. We have struggled with the press, but when we beat the press, we do well. I think the referee's got to give a yellow card soon to Oxford. Like, how many more of these are they getting away with? Here we go. Here's the Kabore chance. This camera angle doesn't show it, but Broadhead is unmarked. He does get the ball there. I think referee makes the correct decision. I think the referee makes the correct decision. They do get the ball there. Curry does get the ball on Kabore cleanly. But what the other camera angle doesn't show is how unmarked Broadhead was in the middle. Almost 3 p.m. on the east coast of the States. The UK is just a cross ocean that I'm looking at now. Love it. Big up to you, Connor. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you to everyone who's run up the like button and subscribed. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's had some bad calls, hasn't it? My only blessing, and I don't want to jinx this, is I really don't think Oxford have much of an attacking threat. If you want to look at Birmingham City, they always had quality on the pitch, whether it's Jay Stansfield or whether it was Damari Gray. There was always some sort of attacking impetus on the pitch of Birmingham. You always thought they could score a goal out of nothing. This Oxford team, I'll be real with you, I don't see it. Ah, David, you're a legend. What a great support of the channel you are, David. Here's Connor Doyle. Not Connor Doyle, Cannon Doyle. But I call him Cannon Doyle because he's an absolute cannon. Chance. Oh, doesn't fall Dobbo. Might shoot. No, Kabore. Ah, someone get a shot away. Damn, boys, get the shot away. Get the shot away. Do you know what I mean? Get the shot away. Get the shot away. That's what I can say. Here's Oxford now. Flu season in full. Current makes a foul. I reckon Wrexham's bench is going to be just as pivotal again today. Bit of game-changing influence, bit of freshness. I'm desperate. I say this every week. I'm going to make an early call. If Smith gets more than 25 minutes, he scores. Okay, that's my prediction. Give Smith more than 25 minutes and he'll score. And he'll score. But he can't do it in his poxy 12 minutes, 8 minutes. Give Smith more than 12 minutes of football. 25 and he'll score. I've got a feeling about it. Yeah, Les agrees. 25 minutes and he scores. Imagine if we had 45, it'd be lethal. Yeah, the game's just gone a little flat. It's petered out a little bit. Just need to maintain what we're doing, which is trying to find a way through. We need Ninja Smith. What I like about Smith is great work rate, pacing behind, fox in the box. And I know we talk about Keith Moore being the target man, but I'm not being funny, but have you seen Smith? He's got a good header on him. Thomason, Keith Moore. I just find Keith is so one-dimensional at the moment. It's time for Smith. Something a little bit different for our attack. But you can almost tell Kiefer is one of Parky's favourites. Like you can almost tell. Here's Broadhead, just linking that play. It's a little bit slow though. Yeah, Brunt or Scar to come on and shore it up. It's another foul there. Yeah, this isn't great. It's another really lethargic stop-start scenario here. David Tennant. I see that now. David Tennant's a hell of a shout. I quite like that. David Tennant. Never thought of that until you said that. Now I can't probably stop looking at that. But my reflection again is this. Do Oxford really have a goal threat or goal in them? That's the question I'm going to keep posing. Do you see a goal threat from this Oxford side or not? Julia, take it easy. Please look after yourself. Big up. Chappers has been in the chat as well at half time, which we love. Yeah, Moore needs a bit of speed. I'd like to see a few more goals for us. Yeah. So I think we're still on -1 now, aren't we? Goal difference. And Oxford are just clawing their possession back. Yeah, still -1. There's a goal kick to Wrexham. Where do I get the second half stats? Yeah, if you wanna see a tale of the second half, just to see actually how Wrexham haven't been at the level they were. As I said, first half we had over at one point 70% possession. Ended up with 56% possession. But have a look at this. We're just gradually allowing Oxford a little bit more of the ball. Oxford are creeping up 57% possession. And you know what that stinks of? This is second half stats, by the way. It's not the overall stats. But this is an image of how the first 10, 11 minutes have looked. And my worry is that Parky is sitting a little bit too deep, a little bit too defensive minded, and maybe thinking what I'm thinking, which is basically, do Oxford have a goal in them? Have they got a goal threat? No. Okay, we can defend this. Running back to the 30%. We're only comfortable on the 30%. But yeah, that's what I actually think. I think the genuine consensus and how I look at this is, oh, that's great from Libby. My consensus and the way I am looking at this is, I think Parky believes his team is good enough to hold a 1-0 lead at home tonight, which isn't always the way, is it? Look, Kiefer Moore, do a bit better there. He does win a throw-in the end. Time's just ticking. When you're winning, you want the clock to go as fast as you can. Especially because we need that first home win. Like Kiefer doesn't even win the header there. Like, that's annoying me. That's his sort of territory. It's getting sloppy out there from Wrexham. A few tired legs, a few waving hands, a few incorrect decisions, and I'm starting to see a little bit of worrying signs here. Not going to lie. I'm starting to see Oxford gain more control, more momentum. Wrexham not making a single pass. Wrexham not winning first balls, second balls. Sloppy passing. Everything that we did in the first half, which was good, is going to shit now. So, yeah, I'm not happy. Changes needed. This is where Parky's got to react. You're here on the 60 minutes. Come on, then. Let's do it. Let's react. Wrexham just taking their time with goal kick. All right. First change is being made. That's a quick sub. It's going to be Windass. Who for, though? Straight swap for Broadhead? Josh Windass is coming on. A very early. If you look at the game clock, 58 minutes on the game clock. That's early for Parky. Like, no joke, that's early. Is Windass the answer? For Keith. Do you know how good it'd be if it's for Kiefer Moore? I think Kiefer's got to come off. That's for Broadhead. And do you know what? Broadhead slams his head on the floor. He didn't want to come off either. I agree to some extent. Broadhead didn't want to come off. And I agree. Should have been Kiefer. Yeah, the goal scorer, Nathan Broadhead, has come off. But I like how quick he's done it, but I don't like who he brought off. It's just the straight swap that he usually does. Told you, Kiefer Moore is like, yeah, teacher's pet. Kiefer Moore is favourite. Like, there is not a world what anyone should think Kiefer Morecambe's staying on. Maybe he's looking at another change here. Like, genuinely, get Smith on, man. Yeah, I just think a little bit more pace on the pitch, and Brody and Windass could do that. There we go. Kiefer flicks it on, Windass offside. But those sort of moments there are what gives Parky that little thing to go, we need to keep Kiefer on. Because he is that one flick over the top and went, oh god, here come Oxford. Parky would keep big man just the way he sees team's best chance. Yeah, I just don't get it. I think we all feel the same when we watch Wrexham right now, is that just a little change in the attack. Just something that's different to just a big man. Let's have two players going up. Love it, Wayne. There's a free kick for Oxford. That's soft. That is soft, referee. That is soft. Soft, soft. I'm very soft. Okay, Wrexham have to defend this. What an AO. The free kick was interesting from Oxford because Arthur punches it clear and you think you've done a good job there. But we don't do anything with the seconds or thirds. And that's just a half chance. That's a half chance there for Oxford.
Right. No, don't get through.
I've got a big cramp in my legs.
You feel comfortable.
Yeah, I've got like cramp in my leg. I don't know if you guys have been seeing me moving around a little bit. Okay, I'm like, I've got to stand up a second. Oh, jeez. I'm on a stool. I've got like, cramp in my leg. No joke. I'm gonna stand up for a second while I do this. Bad cramps. I was trying to like shake it off. I've got the dog. The dog was sat on my foot as well, and I didn't want to move her off my foot, so I was trying to be nice to the dog. But yeah, need magnesium. Well, Cabal, right? Oh. Sporting injuries. Right. We'll go again. That's the thing, that's bugging me, that is. That's annoying me. Maybe I take my shoulders. Let's take this. Oh, God. Anyone else get cramps? Or was it just me? Right. I can't lie. This Wrexham performance is chalk and cheese again. A brilliant first half and an absolute horrific second half. This is now not about the performance, but this is about bloody making sure we get 3 points now, chat. Because if we come out of this with no 3 points, I don't really. Sorry, let me put this a better way. If we get 3 points tonight, I don't really care about the performance. Yeah, I'll mention it in my reaction and probably say, come on. But brutal reality of it all, I don't really care. Because the 3 points is more. If we don't get 3 points tonight, this is all down to the performance. And finally, a card's been given to that Dembele for a foul on James. Shirky Dembele. John Davis says saltwater. Yeah, magnesium, saltwater. Celtic salt. Long diagonal by Callum Doyle. Windass. Yeah, it's funny, yeah.
Oh. Oh, Christ.
Half times to shift lads into lower gear. Yeah, why is that? It used to be the other way. It used to be like propel them, but because we're starting first half so well, what is going wrong at half time? Because fundamentally, Birmingham City, Stoke, Derby at home was a poor second half. Like, we're not showing up now. After a good first half, we're not showing up in the second half at all. Yeah, it's a complete U-turn here, Les. Excuse the pun, but Oxford actually called the U's, I believe. Yeah, cheers, John. Yeah, definitely. Oh, big scrap on the pitch. Callum Doyle. We're in trouble here. Red card coming out. Wrexham about to have a red card. Oh my god, it goes from bad to worse. Someone's shirt was getting Callum Doyle, red card. Oh fuck. Let's have a look at this again. That's not a red. That's not a red. Why is that a red? Is that a red? Is that a red card?
First red card of the season.
First red card. See, this is what I mean.
Giving his teammates an extra work to do here in North Wales. Well, I think it's got to be a case now that they've got to make a substitution.
What are your commentators saying, guys, on the TV? I've muted mine, and then I've just realised I should have unmuted it. What are your commentators saying? Is that a red? Are we just being biased? Did he dive? Was he both feet leave the floor? I felt like it's a strong yellow. It's a strong yellow into the red, but was it a red? It's why you need the second goal. That's what I kept saying, David, wasn't it? Again, I'd probably be saying it in my match reaction. Sorry to be a broken record, but these sort of performances now, as I said, I'm going to really reiterate this. Wrexham 100% just need the 3 points now, and we'll ignore the performance. But yeah, I think that was a poor call from the ref. And Thomason is coming off for Lewis Brunt.
Yeah, it has to be really implemented as far as I'm concerned.
What's that a red?
It's just going to go properly tricky for him.
Was that actually a red? Was that actually a red? I didn't say the ref happens to be at full speed, but it's slow. That's yellow. Horrible brainless play. Idiotic challenge. No need for it. Puts the rest of the team in trenches for 25 minutes. Yeah, I want to know if anyone. I'm going to keep an eye on that if people think that's a red or not. Was it a red card? That's the big question. Was it yellow? I thought it was a yellow. I thought, like, I'm giving it this definition. It's a strong yellow. It's an easiest yellow card the ref will make all night. And that's why it's a strong yellow, because he doesn't even have to think about it. but it's not a red card. Chance. Oh my God, they just hit the bar. Oh my God, they just hit the bar. They just hit the bar. Doyle has either cost this team, again, whether you want to blame the referee, Doyle, whatever, but I don't care. We need to. We end up ballsing this up. He should score. He should score. Yeah, where's the goalkeeper? Where is the goalkeeper there? This is going to be 20 long minutes now, I'm not going to lie. Do you know what we do need on the pitch? We need a little bit of Lewis O'Brien energy. We need a little bit of Lewis O'Brien energy. Oh my God, Brunt's just come on the pitch and he's made a horrendous mistake already. Oh my God, how can you bring on Lewis Brunt and he looks like that? Oh my God, Lewis Brunt looks like he hasn't played football for weeks. Oh wait, he hasn't. Welcome back to the Championship, Lewis Brunt. Honestly, that impact from Lewis Brunt there, he genuinely looks like he's not kicked the ball for weeks and he hasn't. And this is why it's so hard when you don't rotate your squad or your team much and you have to make subs like this. Parky knows that was so bad. So bad from Lewis Brunt. The pressure he put himself under, his first touch is passing, very nervy. Yeah, I would say that we need to put O'Brien on. Oh my God, it goes for Dobbo. Get Dobbo off now. Maybe, I think we need to keep James on for experience. So basically, Kiefer Moore is playing as a lone striker. He needs to come off as well. There's no point playing Kiefer Moore as a 1. What are we doing here? We're playing 5-3-1 now. Due to the red card, Wrexham have gone down to 10 men. If you just joined us, Callum Doyle sent off for a straight red. Dubious one. But the fact of the matter is, it's now a back 5, 3 in midfield and 1 up front. I don't like it. Because the personnel is not right. We need to get Dobbo off and get O'Brien on. And we need to change Kiefer Moore and bring on Smith. I can't watch Kiefer Moore just clumsily run around up there. Cannot watch Kiefer Moore clumsily be up there anymore. Get him off. Get him off. Yeah, I agree. Callum Doyle stupidly has put Wrexham in a really. A lot of people don't back Doyle. Look. Anyone who's watched my previous reactions and videos, I've always said I do not rate Callum Doyle. What's my nickname be for Callum Doyle? Go back to the Derby County match reaction. Go back to the Leicester City match reaction. Brunt played in that one. Go back to some of my match reactions, and I promise you, I've been calling him the same name, Cannon Doyle. Go to my review in the signings. In fact, that's the video where I reviewed Wrexham summer signings. Listen to what I said about Callum Doyle. Cannon. That's true, Les about AO. Cannon Doyle. And he's just done that. He's been an absolute cannon. Actually, Cannon Doyle. Unbelievable. Big up to everyone in the chat. We'll get over right now. Who's on the bench? You've got Smith, you've got Hardy, you've got O'Brien, you've got Longman, you've got Barney. Got enough options there to freshen this up, but let's get Kiefer off and get Dobbo off.
They do say you can take 3 points on something that will get you through and manage up to the next game or create that. Something with it, Middlesbrough away.
We've got a horrible next game, Middlesbrough away. Jeez Louise.
They will come up against Cool, that's international. In the race for Dragon. Excellent job.
Rob Edwards. Middlesbrough manager. We got to suck up now. We got to suck it up. We got to find a Ray. We've got to be resolute in what we're doing. We've got to suck this up. Just get to 90 minutes. Bore's getting amongst it. I think the referee's lost the control of the game a little bit here. I think the referee's absolutely lost the plot and control of this game. Go on then, Windass. Bit of magic. He's going to shoot from there, is he? He's got absolutely no one ahead of him. He does well to find Libby Cae, who just wins a good corner there for Wrexham, actually. Come on, Parky. Get Kiefer off. Try something different. There's corner for Wrexham. You can see Hardy, Smith, and Longman all warming up. Barney as well, O'Brien, they're all warming up. Corner comes in. Just misses Kiefer. Oh, well done, Dobbo. Ah, it's crap, Dobbo. The only thing about Dobbo is he has got an engine on him, hasn't he? Look at the work rate to get back in. Oh, Dobbo, that's superb, to be fair. This is my problem with Dobbo. Absolute Dobbo, for me, best engine. Quality tackler. Quality presser. But how bad is he with the football? Like, what do you do about that? Imagine if Lewis O'Brien had the energy and work rate of Dobbo off the ball. You'd have the best player in the Championship and the Premier League. Because Dobbo's engine is just different gravy. Kiefer, how can you not play that past to Libby? It's a foul. Well done, Libby. Barnett on more off, stat mid and play easy on the counter. Not a bad shot, that, John. Not a bad shot. That's outside the box thinking, John. And I've got a lot of time for that, actually. I've got a lot of time for that. I've got a lot of time for that shout. A lot of time for that shout, actually. We like out the box thinking. Okay, Wrexham just need to be sensible with this. What ping that is. Unlucky. Just a sitting in job now. Just a massive sitting in defend.
Well, Watson is an eye touch for himself.
He's just trying to get the crowd fired up as he wins a throw in there. There's a lot going on the benches, and Oxford are going to make another double change. They want to go for this now. With Wrexham down to 10 men, probably should be. Let's not beat around the bush there. We've got 10 minutes so to go. Lunch, fire what ramen and spicy Vienna sausage. It's so bad, but so good. Those sausages sound good. Les. Still no changes from Parky though. So we've had the usual Windass for Broadhead. Then we have the force change. Brunt comes on for Thomason because Wrexham went down to 10 men, so you bring on an extra defender. But apart from that, I don't know. I'm probably going to say it was a whole bit about a fight. If it's, yeah, it's true. I think for me, you would have expected another change here. Maybe Parky's going to leave it for another 5 minutes. Throw on another defender, maybe. He's definitely protecting the 1-0 lead. Well done, Kiefer. It's just not good enough. Oh my God. Keeper's getting out muscled very easily here. Ball comes in. I don't know if anyone just saw that crazy Dobbo tackle a minute ago, or he's actually tried to nail the player but got the ball. And he's nearly put an assist in for the player who's just nailed. But yeah, Oxford's best chance, really. Oxford's best chance has come from that header straight after the red card, where he's at the crossbar. He should have scored. There's no beating around the bush there. Should have scored. 100% should have scored.
This is going to be a real test of character for Wrexham.
See this one out now. I don't know if anyone's like me, but I'm just looking at the clock going, just blow the whistle. Just get the 3 points, because this will be an absolute disaster. Absolute disaster if we don't get 3 points now. Good header. Oh my God, what a poor free kick to give away. We're in trouble there, guys. With 7 minutes to go, I'm usually bad at predictions, but I feel an Oxford goal is coming. And look, here's the triple sub. It's so late. Scar, Smith, and Barney all coming on. Scary. Free kick comes up. Windass with a diving header nearly into his own net, and it goes out for a corner. But this is carnage. This is really bad. I'm not seeing this out at all. Wow. Good header from Kiefer. Yeah, it's true, David. You should have taken off 10 minutes ago. A Smith up front, just running behind. Oh no, what a ball that is. Headed away. Take responsibility. Like, Kiefer won't even jump. That's what I don't get about Kiefer more. It doesn't even jump. Big up, Alexandro. Macabu says, Vamos Wrexham. Correct. Come on, Wrexham. As we're having to defend deep for the last 5 minutes. Here's Brannigan. Dinks it in. Deal with it, Libby. Oh my days, just get it red. Get red. And Libby just kicks it. Oh my God, Kiefer Moore. Can you control it? He does. Bloody hell. Switch. Switch. It's a poor switch. Wow, he does get there in the end. Here's Windass. That was a nice ball from Kiefer Moore. Maybe his last impact. Gets Wrexham up the pitch. Kabore. Can't quite put it on the money for Kiefer, who's absolutely knackered. A foul here wouldn't go amiss. Kabore. Take it to the corner. Foul there. Just foul. Oh my God. Kiefer Moore's like, can't even run. He's absolutely done himself in from that passage of play. We need the ball to go dead. Wrexham have got 3 subs waiting to come on the pitch and the ball's not going dead. That's why I said we should just foul in the corner. Get some fresh legs on. Kiefer Moore can't even run. He's absolutely blown a gasket. That was Kabore by the looks of it. Get him in. James. Clear Dobbo. Oh my God, this is horrible. We can't even get the ball dead to make the subs. We can't even get the subs on. No stupid fouling. Now they're in our half. This is horrible, chat. This is horrible. Ball comes in. Half-headed. And that goes out for throwing. We should be making the sub right now. Should be making the subs right now. I do think the subs are going to just disrupt Oxford's flow here now. So Oxford's flow has just been disrupted by these Wrexham subs. I also think Kiefer and Issa Kabore have blown a gasket. I don't think they've got anything left in their tank. We got Brazil. Scar, we're going into back 5. Kiefer coming off. Already covered in bruises, cuts, and covered a lot of bladed grass tonight. Kiefer Moore looks knackered. And Longman on. So we've got Longman, Smith, and Scar on. And Kabore, Libby, Kakache, and Kiefer Moore have all gone off. Triple sub. Cannot lose this game now, as in draw. Sorry, I'm even saying losing because it would feel like a loss. If Oxford got a point tonight, it'd feel like a loss. We absolutely peppered them in the first half. We should be killing teams like Oxford at home. Oh, big press there. Didn't take energy now from the midfield. Oh, Brunt, you're the wrong side. Do you know what? That's a penalty shout. Do you know what? In the Premier League, they're given. Do you know what? In the Premier League, those sort of pens are given. I'll tell you why. Oh, they're not going to show it. Because the Wrexham player, whoever made that tackle, had a real big swinging boot at that player there. Honestly, I'm not even joking. It's a dangerous one. It's a dangerous one. But I'm not even joking. Brannigan's been kicked in the back there. We're lucky. But yeah, what was I going to say? The midfield now just need to find an extra 10% of energy. Don't let any far distant shots. Don't let them have space or time. The press needs to be spot on. Well done, Smith. Wins his first contact. Look at that from Smith. First contact one. There's Max. Oh, Windass. To Smith. Smith. Oh! Honestly, why does this guy not start? Look at that combination play between Windass and Smith. Windass sets Smith, winds his shot up. First shot of the game for Smith. It's on target. It's going in. This technique's brilliant. It's going in. What a save from their goalkeeper onto bar. But my gosh, that is a top save. But why does Smith not play? I'll say it week in, week out. Where's he been? On the bloody bench, Les. That's the problem. On the bloody bench. Chance. Oh my God. Smith again with another header. This guy's a machine. Smith with another header from the corner and a save. What a machine Smith is. Well done, Arthur. Good hands there. Needed that one. Smith is the goal machine. I'm not even joking, chat. Sam Smith's just had one shot saved from a combination play of Windass, and then from the resulting corner of the goalkeeper save onto the crossbar, he meets the header first. He's strong, he's brave. The ball's a magnet to him. He's had more chances to 2 minutes. Crazy. Smith is I've been calling for this guy for weeks, and I'm not going to stop. Does anyone actually know how much stoppage time to the Wrexham page? 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Yeah, it's tough, David. Just got to get over the line. Do you know what? That shot on Arthur, I'm glad he had the handling technique. This is the penalty shout. I'm telling you, I've seen penalties given for that. I'm telling you now, they've just shown the replay. I've seen penalties given for that. I've seen penalties given for that. I think this is where I mean in VAR in the Premier League, that's given us a pen. Can't give it that. That was so bad that we nearly gave up a penalty like that. Frank comes in, terrible throw, half cleared though. Chance of, oh my God, I don't like this. Another chance just goes wide from Oxford. It's the number 7, the right winger who's left-footed. It is tense, Vamos. I'm not seeing us out. That's a massive opportunity. This winger should be doing so much better with his technique. He should be going across goal as well, try and get deflection. I think it's a terrible, terrible effort. 3 minutes to go.
Just for 3-4 minutes.
Windass. Max. Do you know what? Max likes being on that right back position, by the way. The wing back, whatever you want to call it. Max absolutely loves it. Max loves the license to go forward. 2 minutes. Wrexham out of the corner. And that's where the ball needs to stay. Right in the corner flag. Which Smith's going to do his best job to protect. We've done that. Let's just keep it in the corner for 2 minutes. Don't mind that. Yeah, Max had a really solid season. I don't think he's really been one of the defensive frailties that we have to worry about. I think that's been more about Connor Cody.
Round away. Still a long way forward.
Doing a good job of it, to be fair, keeping the ball away from their goal. Big 3 points needed.
That's it.
Smith gave away a silly foul there, but we don't care really. We don't care. Vamos Brazil, Alexandro.
Always to on your left hand side. Lights. This is the last chance. Eventually, see the end.
Here we go, ball long. See this out. See this out. Another save. Go ball on. And there we go, chat. There we go. Full-time whistle blows. Wrexham have done a superb job. And they get over the line with a massive 1-0 win. Things you love to see. Things you want to cheer. Wrexham win 1-0. Game done. Smith should be starting. That's a fact. We'll be dropping our match reaction straight away after this to share my thoughts and feelings on this. That's a big win. That is a big 3 points. And look, that is the table. Wrexham that relegation zone, 5 points away from the playoffs. Time to march on. We do have a tough game against Middlesbrough at the weekend, but who cares? Let's enjoy the 3 points. My match reaction will be coming after the stream. I want to thank everyone who's been in the stream today and with their comments, with the chat, liking the stream, subscribing. I think the quality of the stream died at the end. I don't know what's happened with internet or whatnot. But what I do say is thank you for everyone who is tuning in. Hopefully you can hear me all fine and all that jazz. But yeah, listen, match reaction coming out. Get in the comment section on that and I'll make sure I respond. And yeah, I can. And I'll see you all on the match reaction. I'm out of here. Ta-da.